Rat Priya Putra Swayambhuvaha Pratilabhya Priyam Patnim Kim Chakara Tato Mune.
Vidura said, O great sage, what did Swayambhava, the dear son of Brahma, do after obtaining his very loving wife?
Hare Krishna, Mamta Mataji has joined and she would like to recite.
Thank you very much, Jyoti Mataji. Mamta Mataji, would you like to carry on with the recitations, please? Thank you so much, Saroj Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Sorry, Mataji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namo, Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namo. Charitam tasya rajersha radirajasya sattama ब्रूहि मे श्रद्धधानाय विश्वक्सेनाश्रयो ह्यसौ.
O best of the virtuous, the original king of kings, Manu, was a great devotee of the personality of Godhead Hari, and thus it is worth hearing of his sublime character and activities. Please describe them. I am very eager to hear.
Shrutasya pumsam suchirashramasya nanvajasa suribhiriditoर्थः तत्तत् गुणानुश्रवणं मुकुन्द पादारविन्द हृदयेषु येषाम्.
Persons who hear from a spiritual master with great labor and for a long time must hear from the mouths of pure devotees about the character and activities of pure devotees. Pure devotees always sing within their hearts of the lotus feet of the personality of Godhead, who awards his devotees liberation.
Shri Shuka Uvacha Iti Bruvanam Viduram Vinitam Sahasra Shirshnascha Ranopadhanam Prahyashtaroma Bhagavat Kathayam Praniyamano Munirabhyachashta.
Sri Sukdev Goswami said, the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, was pleased to place his lotus feet on the lap of Vidura because Vidura was very meek and gentle. The sage Maitra was very pleased with Vidura's words, and being influenced by his spirit, he attempted to speak.
Maitra Uvacha Yada Bharyaya Sardham Jata Swayambhuvo Manuhu Pranjali. Hello? Hare Krishna. Pranjali Pranataschendra Taschedam Vedagarbhamabhashata.
The sage Maitreya said to Vidura, after his appearance, Manu, the father of mankind, along with his wife, thus addressed the reservoir of Vedic wisdom, Brahma, with obeisances and folded arms.
Tvameka sarvabhutanam janmakrit vrittidah pita tathapi na prajanam te shushrushakena va bhavet.
You are the father of all living entities and the source of their subsistence. Because they are all born of you, please order us how we may be able to render service unto you.
Tadvidhehi namastubhyam karma svingyatma shaktishu yat kritveha yasho vishwa kamutra cha bhaved gatihi.
O worshipful one, please give us your direction for the execution of duty within our working capacity, so that we can follow it for fame in this life and progress in the next.
Brahmovacha Pritastubhyamaham tata Swasti stadvam Shitishvara Yanniravyalikena Hrida Shadhi Metyatmanarpitam.
Lord Brahma said, "My dear son, O Lord of the world, I am very pleased with you, and I desire all blessings for both you and your wife. You have without reservation surrendered yourself unto me with your heart for my instructions.
एतावत्यात्मजैर्वीर कार्याह्यपचितिर्गुरौ शक्त्या प्रमतैर्गृह्येत सादरं गतमत्सरैः.
O hero, your example is quite befitting a son in relationship with his father. This sort of adoration for the superior is required. One who is beyond the limit of envy and who is sane accepts the order of his father with great delight and executes it to his full capacity.
सत्वमस्यामपत्यानि सदृशान्यात्मनो गुणैः उत्पाद्य शासधर्मेण गां यज्ञै पुरुषं यज.
Since you are my very obedient son, I ask you to beget children, qualified like yourself in the womb of your wife. Rule the world in pursuance of principles of devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and thus worship the Lord by performance of yajna.
सत्वमस्यामपत्यानि सदृशान्यात्मनो गुणैः उत्पाद्य शासधर्मेण गां यज्ञै पुरुषं यज.
Oh, sorry, what verse was that? 12, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. O king, if you can give proper protection to the living beings in the material world, that will be the best service for me. When the Supreme Lord sees you to be good protector of the conditioned souls, certainly the master of the senses will be very pleased with you.
येषां न तुष्टो भगवान् यज्ञलिङ्गो जनार्दनः तेषां श्रमो ह्यापार्थाय यदात्मानादृतः स्वयम्.
Supreme Personality of Godhead, Janardana, Lord Krishna, is the form to accept all the results of sacrifice. If he is not satisfied, then one's labors for advancement is futile. He is the ultimate self, and therefore, one who does not satisfy him certainly neglects his own interests.
मनुरुवाच आदेशेऽहं भगवतो वर्तेयामि वसूदन स्थानं जानीहि प्रजानां मम च प्रभो.
Sri Manu said, O powerful Lord, O killer of all sins, I shall abide by your order. Now, please let me know my place and that of living entities born of me.
यदोक सर्वभूतानां महिमग्ना महाम्भसि अस्या उद्धरणे यत्नो देवदेव्या विधीयताम्.
O Master of demigods, please attempt to lift the earth, which is merged in the great water, because it is the dwelling place for all the living entities. It can be done by your endeavor and by the mercy of the Lord.
मैत्रेय उवाच परमेष्ठी त्वपां मध्ये तथा सन्नामवेश्यगाम् कथमेनां समुन्नेष्य इति दध्यौ धिया चिरम्.
Sri Maitreya said, thus, seeing the earth merged in the water, Brahma gave his attention for a long time to how it could be lifted.
सृजतो मे क्षितिर्वाभिर् प्लवाव्यमाना गता अथात्र किमनुष्ठेय मस्माभिः सर्गयोजितैः यस्याहं हृदयादासं स ईशो विदधातु मे.
Brahma thought, while I have been engaged in the process of creation, the earth has been inundated by a deluge and has gone down into the depths of the ocean. What can we do who are engaged in this matter of creation? It is best to let the Almighty Lord direct us. Hare Krishna, thank you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, Mataji, for actually accompanying me. And my sincere apologies. I was there, but I didn't know somebody started off, so I didn't want to stop them. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for reciting with me in English too, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mamta Mataji and Bhakti Mataji. So beautiful recitations. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you so much all the dear devotees for kindly joining this evening to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, so without waiting, we shall start with our Mangalacharan prayers. अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांशं श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांशाम्। हे कृष्ण करुणसिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तु ते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौरङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकासस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। शृणुतां स्वकथाः कृष्णः पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनः हृद्यन्तस्त्वह्य भद्राणि विदुनोति सुहृसतां नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवति उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी इदं भागवतं नाम पुराणं ब्रह्मसंहितम् उत्तमश्लोकचरितं चकार भगवान् ऋषिः निःश्रेयसाय लोकसधन्यं स्वस्तये नमः कृष्णे सुदामोपगते धर्मज्ञानादिभिः सह खलु न शुश्रूषामेषा पुरा नरकोऽधिनोदितः कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिनि नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रये अतिविश्वेश विश्वात्मन् विश्वमूर्ते स्वकेषु मे स्नेहपाशम् इमं चिन्तिदृढं पाण्डुषु विष्णुषु त्वयि मेऽनन्यविषयमतिरुमतिपते सकृत् रतिमुद्वहत दद्ध गङ्गेवो भूदन्वति श्रीकृष्ण कृष्ण सखा विष्णुर्षभावनिधृग् राजन्यवंशदहनानपवर्गवीर्य गोविन्द गोद्विजसुरात्यहरावतार योगेश्वर किल गुरो भगवन् नमस्ते योगेश्वर किल गुरो भगवन् नमस्ते योगेश्वर किल गुरो भगवन् नमस्ते त्वलयामलवेनापि न स्वर्गं न पुनर्भवं भगवत्सङ्गसङ्गस्य मज्जानं किमुत शिशः पुनश्च भूयाद् भगवत्यनन्ते रतिः प्रसङ्गश तदाश्रयेषु महस्तुयां यामुप्यां सृष्टिं मैत्रस्तु सर्वत्र नमो द्विजेभ्यः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनामिने गौरत्विषे नमः मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यमीश्वरं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे बालोऽपि यदनुग्रहात् तरेर्नानामतग्राः व्याप्तं सिद्धान्तसागरं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे यत्पादाश्रीविदितः सङ्गृह्णाति आकरव्रातात् अज्ञः सिद्धान्तसन्मनीम् ॐ नमो भगवते राधा गोविन्दाय नमः हरे कृष्ण Okay, so thank you so much for kindly waiting. I shall share my screen. So we have been discussing Srimad Bhagavatam. So this the third canto, chapter 13. It is verse verse numbers starting from 14 to 22. So this chapter is appearance of the Lord Varahadeva. So incarnation of Varahadeva. So here in this chapter, so Brahma is creating the universe and the living entities, different living entities. And then when he was creating his children, the progeny was not expanded too much. So later on, he has created Swayambhumanu and Satarupa. So later on, as soon as he has created this Satarupa and Swayambhumanu, so then he asked them just to go and increase the progeny. So here, before that, this Swayambhumanu, he has humbly, he came before Lord Brahma and asked that, oh my dear father, so please kindly instruct us, what should we do for yourself? Likewise, immediately he has put his request in a humble way. What can I do for you, my dear father? Pritastubhyam aham tata swasti swadhyam chitishvara. So later on, Brahma says that, oh, my dear child, so you have humbly submitted yourself to me and without any hesitation. So this is the nature of a son. In such a way, he appreciates that. प्रीतस्तुभ्यम् अहं तात स्वस्ति त्वाभ्यं क्षितीश्वर यन्निर्विलेकेन हृदा शादि मा आत्मा इति अनार्पितम् इति आत्मना अर्पितम्. So you have surrendered yourself completely unto me so that you execute my instructions. So Brahma appreciating that one. So after appreciating that, so he says that now you expand your progeny. And then while you are expanding and living with your wife and children, so all the time you have to perform the sacrifices for the sake of pleasing the Yajna Purusha. Yesham natusto Bhagavan Yajna Lingo Janardanaha. Tesham shramo hi apadhaya yadatma na drutaha swayam. So if you just forget about performing all the sacrifices, but still you are doing all your activities, swadharma, but if it is not pleasing to the Lord, then everything will be wasted. So it is the Shramayevahi Kevalam. So Yesham Natusto Bhagavan, if Lord is not pleased, and Yajnilingo Janardanaha, the Lord is the Lord, Vishnu is the Lord of all the sacrifices. Yajnilingo Janardanaha. Tesham Shramohi Apadhaya. Apadhaya is the useless. Yadatma na drutaha swayam. If the Lord is not pleased with all the sacrifices that you perform. In such a way, Brahma says, and later on, now it turns to Manu. So now, in order to expand his progeny, Manu needs his land. First of all, for everything we need a land. And once he gets married, and then he needs to beget children, and still to provide the livelihood for the children, he need to have a house and everything else. So for that, he needs a land first. So he is asking Brahma today. So it is starting from the verse number 14. So okay, Manuruvacham आदेशे अहं भगवतो वत्तेय अमीव सूधनं स्थानं त्विहानुजानीहि प्रजानं मम च प्रभो आदेशे अहं भगवतो. So here Manu is saying Adeshe Aham Prabho. Adeshe, under the order, I, Aham means I, Bhagavataha, of your powerful self. Adeshe Aham Bhagavato, Vatteya Amiva Sudana, Vatteya Amiva Sudhana. And where should I stay, my dear father? So Amiva Sudhana, O killer of all sins, O pious father. Amiva Sudhana. Sthanam Vihanu Janihi. Sthanam is the place. Sthanam to Iha Anujanihi. Please let me know where should I stay and where should I live. And Prajanam Mamacha Prabho. And where should my children also live if I beget children. So likewise, Manu is asking his father, Prajanam Mamacha Prabho, O Lord, O my dear father, O my dear Lord. Likewise, Adeshaham Bhagavato Vatte Amiva Sudhana Sthanam Tvihanu Janihi Prajanam Mamacha Prabho. And here, translation for this shloka. Shri Manu said, O powerful Lord, O killer of all sins, I shall abide by your order. Now, please let me know my place and that of the living entities born of me. So this is the Swayambhu Manu is asking. So as soon as, without any hesitation, he submitted humbly to his father. So this is the nature of a son, the proper son, a good son in the Vedic tradition. So as soon as father says, it doesn't matter either it is good or not. So one has to submit himself to the father first. So this Brahma says in another context, like etavati ev susrusha karya pitari putrakaihi bhadamiti anumanyeta gaurevena gururvachaha. Gaurevena gururvachaha. Bhadamiti anumanyeta. Yes, sir, I will do it. In such a way, he has to with respect, so much respect towards his father or guru. Gaurevena gururvachaha. So that is the attitude of a son, proper son, proper attitude and proper behavior. So here, Swayambhu is the one of the example. Now, he is in such a after humbly, he is asking his father, "Oh, my dear father, where should I stay? If I get my children, where they will stay?" Like that. I shall abide by your order. Okay, so there is no purport for this shloka. We shall move on to the next shloka. And further, he is mentioning that so Manu means he needs a land. So Manushya, he needs the world. That is the world which we are living in, the earth, Bhumandala. So and also he is mentioning, giving an indication to my dear father. This earth is now it is sunken in the water. So kindly try to lift it from the water. So only yourself can do it with the mercy of the Lord. In such a way, he is saying the shloka. यदोकः सर्वभूतानां महीमग्न महाम्भसि अस्यावुद्धरणे यत्नो देवदेव्या विधीयताम् यद्वोकः सर्वभूतानां, and this is the yadvokaha is the place of living for all the living entities. Yadvokaha sarvabhutanam, for all the living entities. What is that? The earth. That is mahi. Mahi is the earth. What happens to mahi? It is magna mahambhasi. It is merged in the great water. Magna mahambhasi. So what he is asking? Asya uddharani yatno. So of this uddharani, in the lifting, and yatnaha, attempt. My dear father, kindly attempt to lift this earth, and deva devya vidiyatam. Deva devya vidiyatam. Deva, O master of the demigods, devyaha, of this earth, vidiyatam, let it be done. So in such a way, Manu is asking, so kindly lift this earth from the waters. Likewise, यद्वोकः सर्वभूतानां महीमग्नम् अहाम्भसि अस्य उद्धरणे यत्नो देवदेव्य विधीयताम्. So translation for this shloka. O master of the demigods, please attempt to lift the earth which is merged in the great water, because it is the dwelling place for all the living entities. It can be done by your endeavor and by the mercy of the Lord. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The great water mentioned in this connection is the Garbhodaka ocean, which fills half of the universe. So Garbhodaka ocean, this universe is filled, half of the universe filled with the Garbhodaka water, and the Lord Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu lies in this. So we have seen in the 8th chapter how the Lord is lying in the Garbhodaka water. So lying on the this Ananta Shesha very beautifully. So because there is no purpose here, so there Vrunala Gaurayata Shesha Bhoga Paryanka Ekam Purusham Sayanam Panata Patraitam Uddharatna Jubihyata Dvanta Yughanta Toye. So all this Lord, he is lying on the Ananta Shesha, and so much of jewels on top of this Ananta, which are dissipating the darkness of the universe. So there, Lord is the Ekam Paryanka Ekam Purusham Sayanam. He is the only person lying on that bed of Adishesha in the Garbhodaka water. So this Brahma could see. So now, this is the Garbhodaka ocean. The ocean, the earth, Bhumandala, is now sunken in the water. Okay, this one Bhumandala is like here somewhere it is mentioned. Okay, this Bhumandala goes here in this. Okay, so this Bhumandala, it is balanced by the elephants, and also which is on top of Anantashesha and on top of Adi Kurma. So this is the Bhumandala. It is very tiny bit, entire Bhumandala with all the seven islands and 7 oceans. So this is the Bhumandala. Complete is called Bhumandala. Bhumandala, it's 7 islands and 7 oceans. Now, this is all, whatever we are seeing here, which contains again, there are so many, the names of all the oceans here, and land's names as well. We are living in the Jambudvipa, which is in the middle of all the middle of the Bhumandala, and which is again divided into 9 varshas. In the middle, there is a Sumeru mountain, which is in the Ilavrta Varsha. That is the middle one. And there is again Varshas, Bharata Varsha, Kim Purusha Varsha. So these are in the southern side of this Meru mountain. Okay, this is now submerged into the water. So now here, Swayambhumanu, he is asked, Garbhodaka, we have not seen the Garbhodaka water, because we are only seeing the salt water which is surrounding the Jambudvipa. Okay, so that is only we are aware of it. Okay, now the earth is now sunken in the Garbhodaka ocean, which fills half of the universe. Okay, there is no much purport here. We shall move on to the next shloka. Now he has asked, he has put his request in front of Lord Brahma. Okay, we shall move on later on. Now again, coming to Maitreya Rishi. Maitreya Rishi is speaking all this katha to Vidura. So here, yeah, Maitreya Rishi is saying to Vidura that Brahma, after his son has requested, Brahma has been contemplating how to lift this earth from the water. In such a way, Maitreya Rishi is saying, परमेष्टि त्वपां मध्ये तथा सन्नामवेक्षगां कथं येनं समुन्नेष्य इति दद्धौ धियाचिरं for a long time. He has been contemplating. So Maitreya is saying, Parameshti tu apam madhye. Parameshti is the Brahma. Parameshti is called Brahma. Apam madhye, in the water, in the middle of this water, what is that? This earth is now sunken. Tata sannam avekshagam. Gam is the earth. Tata sannam avekshagam. It is situated in the middle of the waters. It is sunken now. That is Mahimagna Mahambasi. Now, Katam Yenam Samunyesha, Katam Yenam, how this should be lifted. Samunyesha, I shall lift this earth from the Garbhodaka water. Samunyesha iti, in such a way, Dadju Diyachiram, Dadju, he gave attention, Diyachiram, using his intelligence for a long time. He has been contemplating for a long time. So, Parameshtitu apamadhye तदासन्नम अवेक्षगाम कथं येनं समुन्नेष्य इति दध्योद्याचिरम. So translation for this shloka. Shri Maitreya said, thus, seeing the earth merged in the water, Brahma gave his attention for a long time to how it could be lifted. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. According to Jiva Goswami, the topics delineated here are of different millenniums. The present topics are of the Shvetavaraha millennium, and topics regarding the Chaksha millennium will also be discussed in this chapter. So here, here Swayambhu Manu is asking his father to lift the earth. This is the beginning. There is no human beings yet. Only Swayambhu Manu and Shatrupa are there. So at that time, lifting that is one thing. Later on, Maitri Rishi, while keep on saying that one, whenever the Lord has lifted the earth, at that time, this Hiranyaksha demon came and tried to fight with the Lord. Hiranyakshipu came and fight with the Lord. So now it is a question, when there is no human beings, how can this Hiranyaksha came and try to fight with the Lord? So that means that this is Swayambhu Manu. During that time, this is called Shvetvaraha millennium. At that time, Varahadeva has appeared, and also second time he has appeared in the Chakshusha Manvantara. Chakshusha is the sixth Manvantara. We are now in the seventh Manvantara. This is the 28th cycle of Vaivashuta Manu. This is 28th cycle. And seventh Manu is the Vaivashuta Manu. We are in the Kali Yuga of the Chitar Yuga. This is the 28th cycle. And Chakshusha Manvantara, it is the sixth Manu. Chakshusha is the sixth Manu. So at the end of the Chakshusha Manvantara and before Vaivashuta Manvantara, the Lord has appeared as Varaha Bhagavan again. At that time, this Hiranyaksha came. That's why here Jiva Goswami is saying. So, because in this chapter, because second Varaha Bhagavan pastimes are also measured here. That's why it is belonging to different millenniums. That's why he is saying like that. Okay, we shall move on. There is not much purport. So here, Brahma is contemplating how to lift the earth for a long time. And then further, next shloka, 17th shloka. Vijate me chitirvadbihi plavyamana rasam gatam ata atra kim anusteyam asmabihi sarghayoditaihi यस्याहं हृदयात् आसं स ईशो विदधातु मे सृजितो मेच्चितिः वाद्भिः. So when I was trying to create this universe, at that point, Srijata me Chitirvadbihi, Srijataha is the while engaged in the creation by me, Chitirvadbihi, and the earth, which was Varbihi by the water, it was sunken in the water. That was sunken. Plavyamanarasam Gata, being inundated. So whenever it was inundated, the earth went down into the rasam, depth of the water. Rasam Gata, it has gone down into the water. Ata atra kim anusteyam. Ata, therefore, atra, in this matter, kim anusteyam, what is right to be attempted to lift this earth? Ata atra kim anusteyam, asmabhihi sargayojitaihi. Asmabhihi, by us. So Brahma is contemplating how to lift this earth. So Sarga Yojitaihi, Sarga Yojitaihi is the Sarga is the creation, Yojitaha, engaged in. So there Brahma is creating this universe to expand the progeny and everything else, so that giving an opportunity for the conditioned souls, so that they will escape from this universe and enter into the Vaikuntha planet. That is the main purpose. So for that purpose, Brahma is creating and everything here. So now he has to lift. So atatriki manusteyam, how should this earth be lifted? Yasyaham hridayat asam. So yasyaham, so the one from whose aham, I hridayat, from the heart, asam born. So here he is mentioning about yasyaham hridayat. Brahma is mentioning that I have come from the navel of my father, Garbhodak Sai Vishnu. So in such a way, he is also contemplating. So it must be the Almighty Lord only should direct us. Sa Yisho Vidhatumi. Sa Yisho Vidhatumi. Sa Yishaha, the Lord. Yishaha Vidhatumi. He may direct me on this matter, how to live this earth. Likewise, Brahma is contemplating for a long time. सुजितो मे क्षितिर्वाद्भिः प्लाव्यमान रसां घता अत अत्र किम् अनुष्ठेयम् अस्माभिः सर्गयोजितैः यस्याहं हृदयादासं स ईशो विदधातु मे. So translation for this shloka. Brahma thought, while I have been engaged in the process of creation, the earth has been inundated by a deluge and has gone down into the depths of the ocean. What can we do who are engaged in this matter of creation? It is best to let the Almighty Lord direct us. So it is best to let the Almighty Lord direct us. So here Brahma is praying for the mercy of the Lord. So purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So the devotees of the Lord, who are all confidential servitors, are sometimes perplexed in the discharge of their respective duties. But they are never discouraged. They have full faith in the Lord, and He paves the way for the smooth progress of the devotee's duty. Devotee's duty. So here in Prabhupada is mentioning, so everyone has got a duties to do, but materialistic people and also the devotees. So devotees, their duty to please the Lord. The center point is Krishna for the devotees. For the materialistic people, their senses are the center point. So they may have got their personal endeavors, but they all get failed at the end. They do not yield a good results. That is the materialistic people. Though people are happily enjoying along with their senses and family, friends, and everything is happy, but at the end, that is not yielding the good results. Because end results is ante narayana smriti. That does not happen to those people who are enjoying their senses along with their family and everything. That does not happen. So this is Bhogeshwari Prasiptanam Tayapakrita Chetasam Vyavasayatmaka Buddhihi Samadho Na Vidhiyate. That does not happen. Na Vidhiyate Samadho Na Vidhiyate. They do not get the highest, the perfection of human life. But whereas the devotees, because center point is Krishna, they're always remembering Krishna in every moment. And what are the activity they are doing? Karma, which is surrendered to Lord, it is devotional service. And for the non-devotees, it is karma. It is birth, old age, disease, and death. So that's why devotees, they are not attached to the results of their work, and because they are trying to please the Lord in every respective. So sometimes even it appears sometimes perplexed in discharge of their respectives, but never discouraged, because end result is going to be given by Krishna only. Because devotees are under the supervision of the Lord. Deho vidhaivashgaha kalu karma yavat swarambakam pratisapikshita eva sasuhu. So all his of activities, his mind, everything are deho vidhaivashgaha. They're in the control of the Lord. And whatever the activities before he has started, they are also coming to the jurisdiction of Krishna. So that's why they are never discouraged, either good or bad, they will accept it. They have full faith in the Lord, and he paves the way for the smooth progress of the devotee's duty. This is duty, kartavyam. So there are again, sometimes it is a responsibility and a kartavyam, that is a duty. There are two things. Responsibility means you are taking the resultant results for the actions. So you will take either good or bad, you are going to take it. Kartavya means you perform the duty and then you are not bound by the results. That is duty, that's all. And results will be, this is, Krishna gives that is either good or bad. We are not attached to the result. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma paleshu kadhachana. So this is Lord says again, ma karma palahetur bhuhu ma te sangostva karmani. So one should not attach with the results of his work. He does not have authority on the results of his actions. Okay, so but they have got full faith in the Lord. He is going to give the. Otherwise, materialistic people, the Brahma also mentions loko vikarmarita kushale paramatyaha karmanyem twadute bhavadachane swe yastavadasya balvaniha jivitasham sadhyatinati animishaya namostu tasmai. So people, they go with different their plans, but they do not take the scriptural injunctions, what Lord has said. They will go according to, but all of their plans at the end, Sajjahatinati animishaya namostu tasmai. My dear Lord, all of their plans will be cut to the pieces. So in such a Brahma offers his one of his prayer in the 9th chapter, 3rd canto, 9th chapter, verse number 17. Okay, so this is, but the devotees, they have got full faith in the Lord. Okay, we shall move on further. What Maitri Rishi is further saying about Brahma's activities. So now Brahma has been thinking for a long time, Diyachiram for a long time. How to only Lord only has to, so because they are depending on the mercy of the Lord. So now Maitri Rishi is saying, Iti abhijayito naso avivrat sahasa anagham varahatoko nirgat angushta parimanakaha. So iti abhijayito, iti in such a while thinking by Brahma, nasa vivarat from the nostril, nose holes, that is nostrils, from the nostrils, sahasa anagham, all of a sudden, anagha, oh sinless vidura, अविवरात सहसानघ वराह तोको निर्घात अंगुष्ट परिमाणकः वराह तोकः ये minute form of varaha, a boar form, a minute form of varaha, a boar. Niragad, it came out from the nostrils of Brahma, and it is like, how much size is that? Angusta parimanakaha, the upper portion of the thumb. Upper portion of the thumb, it is very tiny bit. It is maybe 1 or 2 centimeters. Angusta parimanakaha, of the measurement. So iti abhijhayeto naso avivirat sahasanagha varahato ko nirghat angusta parimanakaha. Angusta parimanakaha. So translation for this shloka. O sinless Vidura, all of a sudden, while Brahma was engaged in thinking, a small form of a boar came out of his nostril. The measurement of the creature was not more than the upper portion of a thumb. So this is Angusta Matram. And also, can anyone say previously also Lord has appeared in the Angusta Matram, Amalam Spurat Purata Maulinam? Can anyone say at what time, what circumstances the Lord has appeared in the first canto, chapter 12? Can anyone remember? Okay, so during the Uttara, it is Uttara's time. So before Kunti's prayers, Uttara was tormented by Ashwadhama's arrow. So that arrow was directly Brahma Siroga Namakastra, directly diverted to the baby in the womb of Uttara, and then she went to Krishna. So at that time, Krishna has appeared in the womb of Uttara. Uh, he has entered into the womb of Uttara. Angusta Matramamalam Purata Maulinam. Apividarshnam Shamam Taridvasa श्रीमद्दीर्घचतुर्बाहुं तप्तकाञ्चनकुण्डलं चर्याक्षं गदापालिम् आत्मनः सरुतो दृश्यं परिभ्रमन्तं उल्काभां भ्रामयन्तं गदामुहुः. So at that time also it is Angusta Matram. So now here Angusta is the again Varahadeva also appeared in the Angusta Parimanakaha. Okay, so here, let us see how he is going to increase his form. Angustapa, how it can lift the earth. Let us see in the next shloka. So very exciting to see how small Varaha Bhagavan is going to lift. So Maitreya Rishi is saying further, so Lord Brahma, along with all his children, like Marichi and all other Kumaras, Manu and everything, they're all, along with all of these children, started discussing what is this one has come out. So that is the excitement. So next shloka is the this small one. It has become bigger in the sky, just like elephant. It has appeared like Angusta Matram, and then it has gone gigantic in the sky. So in the 19th shloka, तस्याभिपश्चितः कस्तः क्षरेण किल भारतं गजमात्रः प्रवृदे तदद्भुतम् अभून्मः. Tasya abhipasyata kastaha, and tasya is the his abhipasyataha. So while thus observing what has come out from the nose, something is tasya abhipasyataha kastaha, situated in the sky. So it looks that Lord Brahma and along with all of his children, all the great that rishis and Manu, they're all it appears that they are in the Brahma Loka, and now this the small thing Angushta Parimanikaha, that is Varakatoko, and that one is situated in the sky. Kastaha. Tasyavipasyataha kastaha kshanena kila bharata. In a moment of time, kshanena, suddenly, kila bharata. And it verily what is happening? Oh, descendant of Bharata, oh Vidura, do you know what has happened at that time? Gajamatraha pravrude tad adbhutum abhun mahant. So that little Varaha Toko, what has happened? It grown just like an elephant. Gajamatraha pravrude thoroughly expanded. Oh, Vidura, it has expanded. Now, Tat Adbhutam, that is very extraordinary. Abhut Mahan, and it transformed into gigantic bird in the sky. Gajamatraha pravrude Tad Adbhutam Abhun Mahan. So now Vidura might be is exciting. Oh, is it? How it could be? And likewise, Vidura is also very anxiety and excitement. So tasya vipasitaha kastaha kshanena kila bharata gajamatraha pravrude tad adbhutam abhun mahan. So he says, Maitreya says, oh descendant of Bharata, O Vidura, while Brahma was observing him, that boar became situated in the sky in a wonderful manifestation, as gigantic as a great elephant. Okay, and then further now, the great biggest form has been situated in the sky. This is Varaha Bhagavan. Varaha Bhagavan situated in the sky. Now what is happening? Now Brahma and along with his children, they are going to discuss what it is this greatest and gigantic form. मरीचि प्रमुखैः विप्रैः कुमारैः मरुणा सह दृष्ट्वा तत् सौकरं रूपं तर्कयामास चित्रधा. मरीचि प्रमुखैः विप्रैः, and his children, Brahma's children, Marichi and all these great sages. Marichi, the great sage Marichi, Pramukaihi, headed by Marichi is he is the first son. Marichi, Pramukaihi, and then he has got Atri, Bhrugu, and Dakshaka, Narada Muni, Pulaha, Pulasya, so Kratu. These are all the children of Brahma. Vipraihi, all the Brahmanas, the children of the Brahma, all Brahmanas. Vipraihi, Marichi, Pramukaihi, Vipraihi. Kumaraihi Manuna Saham, and Kumaraihi with the four Kumaras, Kumaraihi Manuna, and with the Manu Saha, along with all of them, Drishtva Tad Saukaram Rupam, and looking at that greatest gigantic form in the sky, situated in the sky, and then Tarkayamasa Chitradha, and he is Tarkayamasa, argued among themselves, discussing about that form, Saukaram Rupam, Chitrada, in various ways. What is this form? It has come from my nose, just like a small one. Angushta Parimanakaha. Now in a Chanena Kila Bharata, Gajamatraha Pravride, Tadadbhutam Mahan, Tadadbhutam Abhun Mahan. It has become gigantic form in the sky now. So here, struck with wonder at observing the wonderful boar-like form in the sky, Brahma with great Brahmanas like Marichi as well as the Kumaras and Manu began to argue in various ways. Okay, so there is no purport for this one. So now everyone are discussing about this one. So whenever there is something is happening, everyone come together and discuss in excitement. Okay, further what is happening? So they are thinking that it might be some greatest personality, it might be the divine, it might be the supreme personality of Godhead. Likewise, the different people are bringing with the different opinions. So they are discussing like that. Kim etat sukara vyajham sattvam divyam avastitam aho bata ashcharyamidham nasaya me vinishrutam. Kim etat sukara vyajam. And what is this? The boar form, Vyajam, pretension, Sattvam, Divyam, Avastitam. Sattvam is the entity, Divyam is extraordinary. Avastitam, it is situated in the sky. Aho, Batashyaryam Idham. Oh, it is very wonderful. Idam, so this form. Nasaya me Vinishrutam. It has come from my nose and it has grown up gigantic form in the sky. See, Nasaya me Vinishrutam. It has come out from my nose. So, in such a way, Brahma is contemplating and discussing with all of his Marichi Pramukaihi Vipraihi, with along with all these great sages, Brahmanas and Kumaras and Manu, all these things. They are doing Tarkayamasa. And they're discussing, this is Bhatashyarimidam. Very wonderful. So, translation for this sloka. Is this some extraordinary entity come out in the presence of a boar? It is very wonderful that he has come from my nose. Likewise, Brahma is discussing with his children. Okay, there is no purport for this one also. We shall move on to the next shloka. And what he is discussing, Brahma is saying to his children. दृष्ट्वा अंगुष्ठ शिरो मात्रः क्षणात् घण्टशिलासमः अपि सिद्ध भगवान् एष यज्ञो मे खेदयन्मनः. So initially it has come like a drishtva angushta siro matraha, the tip of the angushta, the thumb. In such a way it has come. We all have seen drishto angushto siro matraha, the top of the thumb. Siro matra, only that much only. But Chanat Ganda Silasamaha, in a moment of time, Ganda Silasamaha, it has gone very large, like a large stone, Ganda Sila, large stone. Immediately it has grown like that. Sila Samaha, like that. Apis with Bhagavan Yesha, whether it be the Supreme Personality of Godhead, api sweet Bhagavan Yesha, whether it is the Supreme Personality of Godhead or my father or is trying to help me and came in this form, likewise Brahma is contemplating. Api sweet Bhagavan Yesha, Yajno me Kedayan Manaha, and it is the Yajna. Yajna is the Vishnu. So because of that, no, I am perturbing whether my father has come, the Vishnu has come here in the form of a boar. Kedayan Manaha. In such a way, he is contemplating, perturbing. His mind is perturbed. Yajno me Kedayan Manaha. Drishtu Angusta Siromatraha Chanadganda Silasamaha. Apisvid Bhagavan Yesha Yajno me Kedayan Manaha. This is translation for this shloka. First of all, this boar was seen no bigger than the tip of a thumb, and within a moment he was as large as a stone. My mind is perturbed. Is he the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu? Likewise, Brahma is contemplating while speaking to his children. So, purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Since Brahma is the supermost person in the universe and he had never before experienced such a form, he could guess that the wonderful appearance of the boar was an incarnation of Vishnu. The uncommon features symptomatic of the incarnation of Godhead can bewilder even the mind of Brahma. So here Prabhupada is explaining that Brahma has not seen this form. So previously, after this Varaha Bhagavan, another time the Lord has appeared again. The gigantic form has increased in this, occupying all the three planetary systems. Can anyone say what is that form?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, is it Brahmandev?
Yes, perfect. That is perfect. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. So Vamandev has also appeared like that, similar to Varaha Bhagavan. So here again, Prabhupada is mentioning if there is any uncommon symptoms, the uncommon feature symptomatic of incarnation of Godhead can bewilder even the mind of Brahma. Sometimes it happens, all these things, different pastimes, whenever the Lord has appeared. Every incarnation, there is some kind of Brahma illusion, Indra gets illusion, Mother Parvati get illusioned. Likewise, many people, even they also try to estimate the Lord's potency in some way or other according to their calculations. But Lord is supreme. No one can estimate. He is the Achincha Nijamaya. He is always in his internal potency. Likewise, no one can estimate the Lord's pastimes. It is inconceivable for us, for tiny brains. So this form, there is very beautiful thing. Later on, the Lord has appeared and his pastimes come, and he just makes very big sound. And later on, the descriptions and comparisons come so beautifully. The Lord and how he enters into the water, how he leaves the earth, and then finally he is going to, by touching with his feet, the earth will be floating on the water later on. This is mentioned again later on, but we would see that one in the later verses in the later days. So at the moment, 22 shloka is done. So I also request, dear devotees, if you have got any questions at this point, share your questions, or you wanted to share anything, kindly share as well. So, here Brahma is speaking to Swayambhu Manu, like the son, go and execute this word. Similarly, he also mentions to once in the Kadma Prajapati. So, my dear child, just go and expand the progeny. And then Kadma Prajapati came, and then he also meditated for 10,000 years, and Lord has appeared. And then Lord has appeared, and then he got married to Devhuti, and he got the children, the 9 daughters. first he begot 9 daughters, beginning with Anasuya and all those 9 daughters. At that time, Brahma has come because after this 9 daughters, Lord also entered into the womb of Devhuti in the Kapila Bhagavan. At that time, Brahma also says to Kadma Prajapati, Tvayami apachititahata, Tvayami apachitihitata, Kalpita nirvilikataham, Yenme sanjugrehe vakyam, Bhavan manadhamanayan. My dear child, simply, as soon as I ask you to just go and expand progeny, you have accepted without um, any sense gratitude, without hesitating anything. Kalpita nirvelikataha. Nirvelikataha. Here, Brahma is also appreciating Swayambhumanu just like that. Nirvelikataha. Yenme sanjugrehe vakyam bhavan manadhamanayan. You accepted those things and you have executed Bhavan manadhamanayan, who are respectable Kadma, my child. Likewise, Brahma is appreciating. So here, what we understand, one has to execute the orders of his father, spiritual master, if the woman, if the husband, so husband is the highest priority. So likewise, Anasuya Mata is the example for that. So these are the authorities. One has to, if you are working in the offices, what our manager says, we simply do it, though it is wrong, but still we explain them, this is good, this is not good, and putting all those things. And then finally, what our manager says, even though it is wrong, we simply execute it. But we are not attached to the results of the actions, because line manager said like that. And then if anything comes, they will be taking over. So likewise here, as it comes to the son, simply execute the order of the father. So that is etavati eva susrusha karya pitri putrakaihi bhadamiti anumanyeta gauravena gururvachaha. Always one has to respect his father and spiritual master. And bhadamiti, yes sir, I will do it. Bhadamiti anumanyeta, I will do it, and simply execute that order. So that is the perfect child. Okay, so I stop there, and I also request dear devotees kindly share. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I've got a question about text 16.
Yes.
What is Chakshusha millennium? Can you please explain a little bit, because I've not heard of that?
Yes, so Chakshusha, Chakshusha is the 6th Manu. Chakshusha is 6th Manu, and Vaivasvata Manu is the son of the sun god. He is the Vaivasvata Manu or Shraddha. And Chakshusha Manu is the 6th Manu. So if we say, let me see. Okay, this is Chakshusha Manu. If I say, I think I'll just put that one. Chakshusha Manvantara. Okay, so just. Chakshusha Manu. So Srila Prabhupada has given about Chakshusha Manvantara some information. So the Manus who are prominent with this universe as follows: Yajna as the Swayambhuva Manu, Vibhu as Swarotisha Manu, Satyasena as Uttama Manu, Hari as Tamasa Manu, Vaikunta as Raivata Manu, Ajita as the Chakshusha Manu. Ajita is again the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He has appeared during the Ajita. While milk washing is being churned by the demigods and demons. So during that time, Ajita was also participated as one of the demigod side to churn the milk washing. So he is the Chakshusha Manu.
Okay.
Prabhupada is mentioning.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
And this Manvantara is the 71 Yuga cycles are ruled by one Manu.
Okay.
So now, like Swayambhu Manu, 6 Manus have completed their tenures, and now 7th Manu, Vaivasvata Manu. So he is ruling the Vaivasvata Manvantara. Now, out of 71 cycles, 26, we are in the 28th cycle of Kali Yuga. And especially in this age of Kali Yuga, actually the cycles are Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, and Kali Yuga. This is the sequence. But for the Krishna's appearance, Dwapare Sam Anuprapte, Tritiya Yuga Padyaye, Dwapara Yuga and then Treta Yuga, they have been overlapped for the Krishna's appearance. Jataha Parashradhyogi Vasavyam Kalaya Harehe. So that is the Vyasadev's appearance. So this is the time it was overlapped. But actually, Prabhupada has mentioned that purport. Kruta Yugam, Dwapara Yugam, Treta Yugam, Kali Yugam. That is the sequence. But here in this cycle, it is the Kruta Yugam, and then Treta Yugam, and Dwapara Yugam, and Kali Yugam. Dwa is the second, Tra is the three. So that is what mentioned. But here, this is the small adjustment for Krishna's appearance. Okay, so that is the about Chakushamani, and we are in the Vaivastava Manvantara. Imam Vivaspati Yogam Proktavanaham Avim. Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Vaivastava Manu as well. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I have a question. How often does this adjustment take place? Or Krishna can appear obviously at his will, but is there a timing for this?
Prabhupada says once in a Brahma's day for Krishna's appearance, these adjustments would take place.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
It is
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I had one question, Prabhuji. When we were talking about how the Dwapara Yuga and Treta Yuga overlapped over each other. So according to it should be Satya Yuga, then Dwapara Yuga, then Treta Yuga, right? But I mean, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. But it is Dwapara and Treta and Dwapara. They say that the Dharma had 4 legs in Satya Yuga, and then did that also overlap Prabhuji before or no? Like it just Treta Yuga had 3 legs and Dwapara Yuga had 2 legs, and now it is working only on 1 leg, truthfulness.
Yes, yes. So those things also it comes in a similar way. Dwa and then Tra and then Kali.
Okay, Prabhuji. So basically, when Rama was there in Treta Yuga, was Dharma on 2 legs or 3 legs, Prabhuji?
When Rama has appeared?
Yes, Prabhuji. And when Krishna has appeared also, like I want to just clarify that, whether that also overlapped or just only the time was overlapping. So,
I think so it was the end of the Dwapara Yuga and beginning of the Kali Yuga. So at that time, many people not following Dharma as well. If we see the Duryodhana and the company. So that means it was on only 2 legs or so. Maybe we can think. I haven't seen that text by myself practically in the scriptures. But if the devotees, if anyone has got any insight on that one, kindly share.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I'm not sure about Mataji's question, but what I've heard is why did Dwapara Yuga come first? Dwapara should be second. Why did it come third? And Treta comes second. It is said that when Indra committed the sin of associating with Ahilya, then Gautam Muni has cursed Ahilya. Then Ahilya was asking for forgiveness, and she was crying, and she said, and then Gautam Muni told her that you will be released when Lord Ram comes. Then Ahilya asked, when is Lord Ram coming? Then he said, in the Treta Yuga. And Ahilya said, it's too long, I cannot wait. Then Gautam Muni changed it. Gautam Muni said, let's change it, make Dwapara come just first, and then Treta will come. Sorry, Treta come first, and then Dwapara will come. That's how it changed. That is what I heard, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji, for kindly sharing that.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. And also that Ramayana, Ramachandra Sita, Valmiki Ramayana that we see, I think it belongs to 24th millennium. It is the 24th cycle. So now we are in the 28th cycle. Of course, there are also, again, Ramachandra has appeared in other millenniums as well. But Valmiki Ramayana belongs to 24th cycle. That is, I have heard. Okay, so this is the purport that Prabhupada is mentioning about this, about overlapping. Namely Satya, Dwapara, Treta, and Kali. This is the chronological order. But sometimes there is overlapping during the regime of Vaivashta Manu. There was an overlapping of 28th round of 4th millenniums, and 3rd millennium appeared prior to the 2nd. In that particular millennium, Lord Sri Krishna also descends, and because of this, there was some particular alteration. The mother of great sage was Satyavati, the daughter of the Vasu fisherman, and the father was great Parashara Muni. So this is history of Vyasadeva's birth. And every millennium is divided into 3 periods. Each period is called Sandhya, and Vyasadeva appeared in the 3rd Sandhya of that particular age. This is a small purport of the millenniums. Any questions or sharings? So Varaha Bhagavan suggests picture. Just wanted to share this one. So this is the Garbhodaka ocean. The Lord is lifting the earth. And it is also the Lord's body. It is all Yajna Purusha. So everything, all his legs, Chaturuhotram, and all the nose, ear, nose, eyes, nose, nostrils, everything is compared to a Yajna Patra, which are used in the fire sacrifices, thus Yajna Patras. Saptundafisidro Ishanasayoho Idudare Chamasaha Karnadandre. So likewise, everything is compared to some the pots in the sacrificial pots of the. It is again very beautiful thing. I don't want to go in this. Time is over. So if you don't have any comments, then questions, we shall conclude our session for tonight. Okay. So thank you so much, all the devotees, for kindly joining and kindly hearing. Hope see you again soon, and we shall conclude our session for now.
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Prabhuji. Very nice class. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna consciousness, everyone.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Beautiful class.